Right, folks, welcome back to another episode of AFC Thames with me, DoctorBenjyFM. 20 games later, and it's been one of those seasons. We've seen them, we've lived through them, and I thought I would do you the service. There wasn't a video yesterday. Yesterday's video would have been in the middle of this. It probably would have been when we won some games, so that was fantastic for me. But I thought what we'd do is we'd progress things further, as this is very much a middling season. But a middling season, I think you'd still appreciate an update too. And I've tried to time it around Regen Day, so hopefully we get some good players in that. We play Hereford and Fleetwood, but since we last met then, it was the defeat to Chester on penalties. I'm sure you remember it well, I certainly do. And we have won 7, drawn 3, and lost 10. So when I say middling, slightly below average, if anything. And 14th then in the league table. That's a league season that I thought was going to be quite promising. We now sit enough points, 11 points off the playoffs. I don't think it's very likely. Of course, we play Hereford today, though, who are just inside it, and then Fleetwood, who are just outside it. So you never know. If we win both these games, it could all turn around. My hopefulness is not great. A lot of the teams we've beaten this season are, you guessed it, the sides below us. So it's going to be a battle. We'll see how we get on these two games then. Team-wise, it's been relatively consistently inconsistent. Performance-wise, pretty shocking. Angus Brunt having one of the worst seasons of his life, but our ability to bring in new players right now is not particularly strong, so we're going with what we've got. We've brought in one man, though. We brought him in quite recently, Manny Tawndry. It's a fantastic name. It's just another striker option for us, really, that's played a little bit here and there. You can see he's already got a goal, got him on a free transfer. So one signing. Elsewhere, Ben Long has played a more pivotal part, another player that we've brought in. I don't know if I was going to use him as a winger or not, but so far he's played a little bit for us. He's got 16 passing, 16 technique, 18 flair. If that doesn't wow me, I don't know what will, viewers. We're trying to mix things up a little bit here and there, and yeah, the success has been, I want to say mixed, but it's been pretty underwhelming. We've got a massive squad. We're in massive debt. It's almost like the two are connected, isn't it? I was trying to figure out who in this team is good and that could be with us next season, the season after that. I don't think any of them can be. I think it's going to be a mass sale, viewers. So if you've got any opening bids for any of the players, do let me know. Hereford then, we play today. We've got Ings, Leddy, Coker and McNeely at the back. You'll notice, by the way, and if I hadn't mentioned this already, we're playing 4-2-3-1 because that's what happens when a man gets desperate. Ferry in goal, Cohen and Brunt in the centre, along behind Duckworth, Banks and Adelakun on the left-hand side. Here we go then. Now, my expectations, and this might be a good thing. My expectations are pretty low for this game, viewers, so let's see how we fare. Go out there and show the world what you've got. I mean, I love that idea. We're a mid-table sort of Vanarama national side. Show the world what we've got. This, see how that was a bit... Give that a lick of paint, Hereford. Goodness me. Now, Hereford are playing a 4-3-1-2 system. Not a system I come up against very often at all in this division. So this will be quite interesting to see how we fare against it. Now we know that's what they're playing. We'll keep an eye on the league table. Walsall, as predicted at the start of the season, are top of it. As these highlights are a bit quick. I mean, they've hit the post very quickly. We'll just not that down a notch. They've still got the ball, though. So the ball played back. And we're a little bit nervous, but we're fine. We've not had a shot yet, which is a theme of recent games. And it's funny, I know this is going to sound obvious because you can't lose games that other teams don't score in. But when we win games, we tend to do it without the other team scoring. So there's only, of the wins we've had, of the 7 wins, I think only one of them, the opposition actually got a goal in it. So if we can keep a clean sheet, of course, we up our chances of winning quite significantly. You remove the chance of losing. So that's, I mean, if you're looking for tips and tricks, views, you've come to the right place. That in mind means we should probably play as a more defensive style, but then if we don't score goals, I get frustrated and start attacking teams again, as this is a bit scary. We've defended it really quite bizarrely as Coker finally heads it away. Very odd. I'm going to go cautious. We're away from home. We're against a decent side. The fewer mistakes, the better. We've got games in hand on a lot of the sides above us. So as much as I'm saying it's a middling season, if we were to win a couple, string a few wins together, you never know. We might be back in contention. But right now, the inconsistency just suggests that ain't happening. We've been slowly sort of every sort of league game, we sort of slip down another position, it feels like. As not at half time, it's not too bad. I mean, I could say we've been the better side, which has been recommended, but also not true. I'm going to say I'm not happy with performance. I feel like that is actually getting some quite good responses from these boys and occasionally pushing us over the line to win some games, but it's not been a consistent thing. And again, finding strikers and connections between players that are gelling, basically, has been problematic for us, as Ings there with a great tackle. Oh, no, sorry, viewers, that was my mistake. Some things never change, viewers. Welcome back. It's a penalty to Hereford because of a challenge that it's surprising. He's not just been booked there, he should have been arrested. I'm sick of penalties as well at this point. All right, so we're 1-0 down. We're on cautious. Stylistically now, I don't know. We'll mix up the crosses, not just low crosses, viewers. We'll mix them. It's not a penalty. So until the standard of refereeing improves, I just hate it. I just hate everything about this division. And I can't believe I'm going to say these words, viewers. And please don't clip this and put it on the internet. But I want VAR because it might fix some of these problems I'm seeing. Now I've played the game at a higher level, and I also am aware that sometimes VAR thinks that's a penalty. So who knows? They're in again here. Longstaff, big chance. He can't miss, can he? No. Luis Longstaff has made it 2-0. And yeah, pain and suffering, viewers. That's my new book coming out now, available on Amazon. So pick it up, why don't you? It's just pictures. It's just you keep turning pages. Just me, sort of different faces. Just a lot of that. I use a lot of those for YouTube thumbnails, so it also works out for that too. Brunt's on it. Back to wings. Look at us. We're just dominating the ball. Dominating the ball. Ferry. Back to Leddy. Look at us. We're knocking it round like, well, we were doing. Fitzhugh. Can you tell I'm just annoyed by this team at this point? I'm like, I've gone past the point of love. I don't love them. I resent most of them. When you go 20 games and it's just like there's no consistency to any of the results, win, draw, win, lose 3 in a row, it's just very difficult to live a happy life. It should be said as well, in the interest of balance, that we were predicted to finish bottom of the league table by some distance. That obviously hasn't happened, as we've scored a goal. No, we haven't. So let's do it. Page 6. Like as if I can't believe it, but I can. I can massively believe it. Hill to Coca. It's a poor throw in from them, and I don't know what that was. Fitzhugh on it again. Again, they're just running in behind, and we can't stop them. Okay, that's just what's happening now. We've gone for a sort of custom Geggy press. That sounds like eggy bread. In my mind, it did anyway. Geggy press, eggy bread. It worked. A lot of E's and G's. I think that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, he sort of stood behind or next to our defender, and then our defender watches him. I mean, he's right in front of him. All you've got to do is sort of jog with him. But it's the easiest thing you'll ever see in your life. And they're 3-0 up now. Maybe playing a high line against the Hereford side that have got quite fast strikers. Not my smartest move, viewers. We're 6 points off relegation, but again, we've got these 2 games in hand. Win them, we'll go on to 40. Okay, well, the game's over, so let's just focus on that a moment. It's shockingly bad. It's so bad. See, I'm far from pleased, and because of the expectations of the management here and the players, this is still a good season. But it's not, is it? We could all see that. But I have to pretend and go, we're doing great. We're doing really great. We were absolutely shocking, says Jamal, at the back today. And how many chances did we let them have? Well, I mean, there's stats guys for a reason, mate. Doesn't matter if you keep the ball if you're not going to do anything with it. So frustrating today. Couldn't agree more. I agree with them. I'm one of them, viewers. I have turned into the fans reacted section. Now I'm hoping in this run of week here, run of week's not a phrase anyone's used before, that we have a Regen day, and that lights up my life. Now, if you're unfamiliar, we were told in regards to the youth candidates that we've got is it not a golden generation? I thought it was a golden generation. Well, it's not now. It's no longer a golden generation. So that is fantastic. Well, I've bigged this up thinking we had a golden generation. We're not. We haven't. We haven't got one. We've just got a generation. Right. Christ, this is going to be bad. Also, I hope it happens in this week. Otherwise, I'm talking about something that's not even going to happen. I can feel it in my fingers. I can feel it in my bones. Regen's all around me. That's the way it goes. Are they there yet? All right, it's happened. We do have. I'm going around it here. We have a new intake of youth players. Are you excited, viewers? This is the first time I think we've done this live. So is it going to be good? Oh, okay. Ronaldo Gibson isn't bad. Okay, we'll come to it. Well, I mean, this is a turn up for the books, viewers. We've got players from all around, actually, as well, which is nice. We'll look through a couple of the ones that are a little bit lower down. Ryan Foster. Okay, let's move on. Giovanni Liu, then. Looks like the second best one. Central defender. Is this Barbados? Our best players from Barbados. This is the centre-back, the 15-year-old full-back. I'm not as positive as I was a minute ago. Okay, and this then is Ronaldo Gibson from Barbados. Flipping heck. All right, he's not particularly quick. He's not particularly athletic. Let's say he's not athletic. He's got good stamina and good natural fitness, but his work rates aren't particularly good. Acceleration and pace, not that good. Can't really cross. I mean, he might be quite good in 6 years. But he's 21. He might be a player that we have on our bench for a championship playoff final. That is ambitious. Well, that was the Regen day, everyone. Worth it, wasn't it? Worth it. All right, then, team-wise, we'll change something. Of course we will. We didn't win the last game, and it was awful. So Fenwick is going to come in for long, and then him and a Cohen are going to switch places. And look, connections all over the pitch all of a sudden. Should we have a team meeting? Should we try a team meeting, viewers? Hang on. Let's just go to a team meeting, because I think we need a team meeting. There's no reason to hold a team meeting. Okay, we'll leave the team meeting then. Flipping heck, really? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring Joel Cooper in on the left-hand side, winger. He's old, he's not as good anymore, he can't run as quickly, but he's got nice well-rounded attributes, and I appreciate those. He's probably a better option anyway. We'll trust the process. Okay, Fleetwood Town versus Thames. I mean, we're hopeful, aren't we, chat? Viewers, I've called you chat there. That's how much I don't know where I am. Ben Sports News will be going. Shall I have a go? Shall I manage him? And right now, it's not the worst idea. We're 17th at the moment as well. They're wearing our kit. That's more annoying. Fleetwood play it forward. We're in the white for today then, as the away sides. And let's just play some good football if possible. You know, nothing fancy. In fact, I think we're playing like some sort of Gegen press style, so we can't really play it like this. But let's distribute it over the top of the defence. I like doing that. I feel like it gives us a chance sometimes to actually have opportunities on a goal. As we're still playing, they've scored already. It's disallowed. What a lifeline! Wow, look at us now. I mean, do we play a deeper line? Is their striker super quick? We need to find out. Been stung by this before. I will not be stung by it again. Yeah, he's so fast. I mean, he's so good. How is this player fair? How is he a fringe player at Fleetwood? I mean, good God. Cardo Camango. He's got a great name as well. I want him. I can't get him. There's no way I get him, but we're going to have to drop the line back because he's so quick that this is dangerous. We shouldn't even really be playing any type of Gegen press style here. We can counter-attack and distribute quickly, but we should be playing a deeper line. And when I say deeper line, I mean like a deeper line. Don't press quite as much. This is no longer Gegen press at this point, by the way. Absolutely not. We're sort of going back to the roots of our control possession style. And let's see then, is that going to change it round 10 minutes into the game as we realise that they've got a fast striker? And I could not have panicked more, viewers. Fleetwood up in 9th as well. Again, we're supposed to just avoid. Oh, good. Mark Scott comes in at right wing back. He's not a right wing back, but it'll be fine. All right, we've got a throw in. It's mad that was our throw, wasn't it? I started in their half thinking this is going to be exciting. This is going to be a moment for us as he races forwards. The shot doesn't go in. The thing is, a 0-0 in this game, and we're not even half time yet, but a 0 in this game is pretty good. Right, dressing room we go. Dearie me. We've been the better team here. Let's just lie to them. One person cared. You weren't that bad. I've got faith in you. You can do better. Some of them have actually reacted to that. I'm gonna encourage as well. Right, we've got a throw in. Throw it to one of our players, Mark. There we go. Look, Banks is on it. I mean, even when we throw it to one of our players. Oh no, he's fast. We're playing a deep line. I mean, that's an amazing effort that's hit the post and gone wide. All right, are we just holding on now for a 0-0? Is that the state? Beef. Thank yourselves. Thank me for yesterday. There wasn't a video on this season because this is what it's like every game. Now, if you enjoy me losing my mind slowly while holding a pen without anything to write on, then great. But dearie me, the end of the season and the summer cannot come quick enough as they've got a corner whipped in completely unmarked and I don't know how they've missed. The time's just ticking away here. Cooper, I mean, let's bring Taundry on the left-hand side for some fresh legs. So far, this has been quite a mundane game. I don't think Duckworth touched the ball in this game. I mean, they're playing some nice stuff here. They are camped in our penalty area as well. They win themselves a corner. There's not long left to go. I don't know if we'll get to see this corner, will we? No, we won't. Okay, no corner for them. I was about to waste time. Now it seems pointless. Now, are they good at throw-ins? I mean, it couldn't be more accurate, could it? It was brilliant. Ball played in. There he is. Ferry taps it into his own goal. Oh, no, I know what's going to happen now. Where's Fleming? Why isn't Fleming play? They're both as bad as each other. That's why Fleming's not playing. That obviously is going to cost us the win there, or at least a point. Let's tally this up then. No longer 10 defeats, but 12 in our last 20-something games. We are getting relegated. We were the underdogs. I've motivated them by saying that we shouldn't have ever won that anyway. So don't worry about it, boys. It's fine. I'm sure the social guys, they've loved it. Let's see what they've got to say. I bet they've absolutely loved that 1-0 late defeat. I'm sure they're going, well, at least we're underdogs. Let's just read there. I think we're entitled to a bit more entertainment given how much the tickets cost these days. Sebastian, let me just check that out for you, mate. How much did that ticket cost? Let's find out together, shall we? £10. £10. Yeah, fair enough. It wasn't worth £10. Thames FC still up there. Benjamin Pavard, Jude Bellingham plays for them now. Ben Hur still knocking about at 33. I don't think he's going to join me at this point. And there we are then. That is going to conclude today's episode of the AFC Thames journey. If this doesn't make you want to watch tomorrow, nothing will. Nothing will. It'll be the end of the season. Don't get me wrong. Unless we are at absolute relegation peril, it'll be the games against Stockport and Fylde. We may still be in relegation peril, much like we were last season. I don't think it's looking like it's going to be as close this year. You're going to need a few of these teams to really step up. I think our games to come at the end of the season are a little bit easier. So I expect us to go on a run similar to this one as we did previously. We play a lot of those sides again, the likes of Maidstone, etc. So hopefully the next time I report back, it will have gone better. Currently, we've got 1 win and 8, and I'm losing my mind. Take care of yourselves, viewers. See you again soon. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. You don't want to miss tomorrow, do you? You don't want to miss tomorrow. Having a meltdown. Having an absolute meltdown.